हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स पॉइंट में आपका स्वागत है और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स। प्रेसिडेंट द्रौपदी मुर्मू टू बी ऑन 2-day visit to Odisha. President Draupadi Murmu will be on a 2-day visit to Odisha from today. The president will arrive at the Biju Patnaik International Airport at Bhubaneswar this afternoon, from where she scheduled to go to the All India Institute of Medical Science AIMS Bhubaneswar to grace its fifth convention ceremony. Founded in 2003 by great visionary Bharat Ratna late Atal Bihari Vajpayee, AIMS Bhubaneswar stands today as a beacon of medical education, research and healthcare delivery in the country. India signs long-term fertilizer supply agreements with Saudi Arabia. Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare and Chemicals and Fertilizers JP Nadda concluded his 3-day visit to Saudi Arabia, securing crucial agreements that will significantly enhance India's fertilizer supply chain and strengthen bilateral cooperation in health and pharmaceutical sectors. एक सेकंड रुक जाओ बस। The visit, which took place from July 11 to 13 in Dammam and Riyadh, focused primarily on enhancing bilateral cooperation between India and Saudi Arabian chemicals and fertilizers. Nadda led a high-level delegation that included the Secretary and other senior officials from the Department of Fertilizers and Ministry of External Affairs. Indian Army denies involvement in any operation that killed 19 ULFA first cadets. Indian Army has categorically categorically क्या बोल denied its involvement in any operation that kills 19 United Liberation Front of Assam Independent ULFPA first cadets, including three top leaders of the banned insurgent groups in Myanmar. Defense PRO Colonel MS Rawat said in Guwahati that there are no inputs with the Indian Army on such an operation. The bandit group's insurgent group, headed by Paresh Burha, claimed that its eastern headquarters in Myanmar was targeted by Indian Army with drones in the early hours yesterday. According to a statement by insurgent group, a total of 19 cadres have been killed and another 19 injured. PM Modi expresses grief over demise of former president of Nigeria Muhammadu Buhari. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed grief over the demise of former president of Nigeria Muhammadu Buhari. Mr. Modi said his wisdom, warmth and unwavering commitment to India-Nigeria friendship stood out. The Prime Minister fondly recalled their meetings and conversations on various occasions. He also extended his heartfelt condolence to his family, the people, and the government of Nigeria. Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court reserves order on ED charge sheet against Sonia and Rahul Gandhi in National Herald case. Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court today reserves its order on cognizance of the pro-section complaint of the ED against senior Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and others in the National Herald money laundering case. The court has listed the matter for order on 29th of this month. The matter was related to whether to take cognizance of the supplementary charge sheet in the National Herald case, in which allegations of money laundering against Congress leaders have been made. All accused have opposed the ED's play on the point of cognizance of the charge sheet and denied the allegations. Chandrayaan-3 completes 2 years today. India marked historic lunar mission and first soft landing near Moon's south pole. Chandrayaan-3, a historic achievement of India's science and determination, has completed 2 years today. The primary objective of this mission was to place a lander and rover in the highlands near the Moon's south pole and to demonstrate end-to-end landing and roving capabilities. On this date, 2003, LVM-3 M4 rocket developed by Indian Space Research Organization ISRO successfully launched Chandrayaan-3 into orbit. Union Minister launched two-day BIMSTEC ports conclave in Visakhapatnam. Union Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways Sarvananda Sonowal today launched the two-day WIMS-Check Ports Conclave in Visakhapatnam. The Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation WIMS-Check Ports Conclave will deliberate on the unwavering commitment to enhancing regional maritime connectivity and cooperation among the ocean rim nations of the Bay. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Sonowal stated that India's neighborhood first policy exemplify its commitment to lending cooperation in the regional maritime sector. India calls for continued normalization of ties with China for mutually beneficial outcomes. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has underlined the importance of open exchange of views and perspective between India and China amid the complex international situation. Dr. Jaishankar held a meeting with Vice President of China Han Zheng in Beijing today. He highlighted that continued normalization of ties between the two countries can produce mutually beneficial outcomes. He added that the bilateral relationship between India and China has steadily been improving since the meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Xi Jinping in Kazan last October. The minister also expressed confidence that his discussions in this visit will maintain that positive trajectory. Ministry of Youth Affairs to organize 3 days youth spiritual summit Nasha Mukt Yuva for Viksit Bharat from July 18. The Ministry of Youth Affairs is organizing a 3-day youth spiritual summit Nasha Mukt Yuva for Viksit Bharat starting 18th of this month in Varanasi. The primary goal of the summit is to develop a comprehensive national strategy for youth-led drug-free initiatives. Addressing the media in New Delhi today, Union Youth Affairs Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandviya said that nearly 500 youth representatives from 100 spiritual organizations across the country will be joining the spiritual summit. He asserted that the summit will pave the way for a youth-led drug-free movement. The minister further added that at the end of conclave, at the end of the conclave, Kashi Declaration and Action Plan to Combat Drug Addiction will be signed. The 3-day conclave will culminate on the 20th of this month. President Draupadi Murmu appoints new governors for Goa, Haryana, Kavindra Gupta named Ladakh LG. President Draupadi Murmu today appointed new governors in Haryana and Goa and new lieutenant governor in Ladakh. Former Civil Aviation Minister Pushpapati Ashok Gajapati Raju has been appointed as governor of Goa while Professor Ashim Kumar Ghosh will be the governor of Haryana. Kavindra Gupta has been appointed as lieutenant governor of Ladakh. The president also accepted the resignation of lieutenant governor of Ladakh, Brigadier retired Dr. B.D. Mishra. World embracing Ayurveda's science and potential Ayush Minister of Ayush Pratap Rao Gagan Patrao Jadhav today said that the entire world is now understanding and adopting the scientific basis, utility, and vast potential of Ayurveda. The minister made these remarks during the inaugural event of Shalyakon 2025 organized by the All India Institute of Ayurveda in New Delhi. He underlined that Ministry of Ayush is committed to the continuous development of Ayurveda and surgical practices as well as to gaining global recognition for them. विकसित गांव की to विकसित भारत 2047 Minister Sani Chandrasekhar. Minister of State for Rural Development Sami Chandrasekhar has called for building a Viksit Gaon to achieve a Viksit Bharat by 2047. Mr. Chandrasekhar said this while addressing the first meeting of Performance Review Committee of the Rural Development Ministry in New Delhi today. He said in Viksit Gaon, every family should have a pusa house with basic amenities, quality roads, rural youth having employment opportunities, and every woman being empowered and financially independent. India's retail inflation falls 2.10% in June, lowest since 2019. India's retail inflation, measured by Consumer Price Index (CPI), eased to 2.10% for the month of June, down from 2.82% in May. Data released by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation showed today. This is down 72 basis points in comparison to May 2025 and the lowest year-on-year inflation since January 2019. There was a significant drop of 2005 basis points in food inflation in June 2025 over the same period last year. The decline in headline and food inflation is mainly on account of favorable base effect and easing of inflation of vegetables, pulses and products, meat and fish, cereal and products, sugar and confectionery, milk and products and spices, यानी कि मसाले. Home Minister Amit Shah reiterates vision for developed India by 2047 at Bharat Vikas Parishad event. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today said that the government has set a vision to become developed nation by the year 2047. He said Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged the people to take pride in the country's rich heritage and build a sense of duty. He said this while addressing the 63rd Foundation Day program of Bharat Vikas Parishad in New Delhi. IT department cracks down on fake tax claims. 40,000 revised returns worth 1,000 crore. The Income Tax Department has initiated a large-scale verification operation across multiple locations in the country, targeting individuals and entities facilitating fraudulent claims of deductions and exemptions in income tax returns. The investigations have uncovered organized rackets operated by certain ITR preparers and intermediaries who have been filing returns claiming fictitious deductions and exemptions. The department said the fraudulent filings involve the abuse of beneficial provisions, with some even submitting false TDS returns to claim excessive refunds. The identify suspicious patterns. The department has leveraged financial data received from third-party sources, ground-level intelligence, and advanced artificial intelligence tools. These findings are further substantiated by recent search and seizures operations conducted in Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, Gujarat, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, where evidence of fraudulent claims was found to have been used by various groups and entities. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari inaugurates India's second longest cable stayed Singadur Bridge in Karnataka. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari inaugurated India's second longest cable stayed Singadur Bridge across the Shravati backwaters in Sagar Taluk of Shimoga district in Karnataka today. The bridge between Sagra and Marutika covers 2.44 kilometers and is 16 meters wide. Constructed at a cost of over 470 crore rupees, the bridge will reduce the distance from Sagra town to Singadur, where the famous Shodeshwari temple is situated. After the construction of Lingamaki Dam in 1960s, many villages in Sagar Taluk had lost connectivity. Speaking on the occasion, the minister named the bridge after goddess Shodeshwari Devi. President Mumu visits burn victims at AIIMS Bhubaneswar, calls for justice in Odisha harassment case. President Draupadi Murmu today met the parents of the girl student of Fakir Mohan Autonomous College of Balasore in Odisha who is undergoing treatment at AIIMS Bhubaneswar after attempting self-immolation bid alleging sexual harassment by faculty member. The president went to the burn center of AIIMS Bhubaneswar after attending the convention of the institute and inquired about the health condition and treatment given to the girl student from the team of doctors who are treating the girl student. The girl student has sustained 95% burn injury and is said to be in a very critical condition with a life support system. Government to boost first-time exporters under ODOP, Goel said this. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said that the government will issue new guidelines to promote first-time exporters and new markets under One District One Product (ODOP). The minister said this while addressing the National One District One Product 2024 award ceremony in New Delhi today. He said Commerce Ministry and the district can partner to promote ODOP products, newer markets, and support first-time exporters. Mr. Goyal highlighted that 773 districts across various states have contributed to the success story of the country. He said that India is like an oasis in a desert. मरुद्वीप इंडोनेशिया लैंग्वेज सब मिला देते हैं. इन अ डेजर्ट tumultuous world, a shant world is the fastest growing large economy in the world today. Speaking to the media after the event, Mr. Goel said that India has a huge domestic market and will continue to enter into modern trading arrangements with developed countries. Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandviya US meet on ELI scheme implementation. UN Minister of Labour and Employment Dr. Mansukh Mandviya held a virtual high-level meeting with the state labour ministers and state industry ministers in New Delhi today. The objective of the meeting was to deliberate on the implementation modalities and explore collaborative collaborative strategies for the effective rollout of the employment-linked incentives (ELI) scheme. Visakhapatnam Port key to India's economic growth, Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal. Union Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways Sarbananda Sonowal stated that Visakhapatnam Port is playing a crucial role in the economic advancement of the nation. During his visit to Andhra Pradesh today, as part of the launch of second edition of BIMSTEC Conclave, he toured Visakhapatnam Port and laid foundation stone for infrastructure projects valued at 320 crore rupees associated with the Dredging Corporation of India and the Mercantile Maritime Department. Speaking on the occasion, he said that the Visakhapatnam port has been operational for the past 92 years, is currently ranked 19th globally in the Container Port Performance Index. और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स हो जाती है समाप्त.